This is, I think, my third attempt for this video, so hopefully it goes right and goes well, and there's not many bumps that I have to edit out. Today I'm going to be showing you what I got in my February Ipsy box. I'll just go ahead and dive in and show you what all I got. So starting off with our first product, it is a blemish clearing cleanser. Honestly, I don't have really bad acne. I don't have like painful or like heavy acne. So I can't say as to like whether or not that's helping acne that I did have or if that's just a clearing up on its own. But I don't dislike it. It's fine. It does, however, have a strange smell. Like not a bad smell, but like kind of just a weird smell. This is from Juice Beauty, and if you were to get this on its own, it would be $29. Now, I don't usually spend a whole lot on facial cleansers, but if I were having like really problematic acne, I think I would at least give that a go to see if it works. While $29 is expensive for a face wash, if you're really struggling with acne, I'd say give it a go, give it a try. Okay, and next, let me really show it off. We have lipstick from K. Voss. It is in the shade, I believe, Gramercy. And that's what it looks like. Let me show it better. And I just really like the packaging, for one. I think it's really cute. I wanted to double check the shade, but I'll swatch it for you and show it. It feels like pretty good quality lipstick. I like it. Now this is kind of like a bougie luxury lipstick. It's like $27, so kind of like around the Urban Decay price range. It is expensive, but like I've gotten expensive lipstick before, so like it's not really something I haven't done price-wise. But it would have to be a day where I'm just wanting to like kind of spoil myself, kind of splurge, if I were to get that on its own. I hope most of this is coherent and I'm not just babbling on, because that's what it feels like I'm doing. Up next, from Biro, New York, we have Kale Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. I've used this a time or two, and honestly, I really like it. The only thing that's keeping me from loving it is $85 on its own. I would have a very, very difficult time, regardless of quality, to spend $85 on something so small. Like, it is good. It is good. But that's a hard thing for me to wrap my head around, okay? Okay, so next we have from 5 Cents, Life of the Party perfume. I'll look up the fragrance notes because I am awful at describing smells. Because I doubt you could really run anywhere with the description, it smells warm and welcoming, because what does that mean? That changes per person. Okay, so I'm going to read it off of my computer because there's a bunch of different fragrance notes. I couldn't possibly just remember them all after reading them once. So, to that. With notes of black currant and peach blossom flirt, whatever that means, and an earthy base of saffron, midnight jasmine, and I'm gonna assume I'm pronouncing this wrong, but Ambrox. I'll spell it here. Now, all those nonsense words aside, I do like the smell, and I have worn that perfume a good bit since getting it. Now, this is the full-size bottle. The original price is $65. Honestly, with it being perfume can kind of be a little pricey. I feel like that's an okay price, honestly. I don't think it's all that out there for perfume. Like, yeah, it's a splurge still, but it is nice. again, like the lipstick, if I were to get this again, it would have to be like on a day where I'm wanting to like spoil myself and like get myself something nice. But I could see myself wanting to get this again. And last but not least, we have from Ace Beauty, Magical Bloom. And here are all the shades. So it won't be the first time I swatch these, but I want to show them to you anyways. Okay, I'm not going to swatch all of them, but I am going to swatch most of them. I want to show you the pretty rainbow-ish colors and the shimmers. Alright, first we're going in with Kissable. Alright, not too bad. This is the shade Sparkle. And Sparkle It Do. The shade Wistful. Now I don't know if what I'm going to be able to edit out or keep, but if I haven't said it before, I have swatched these before, but honestly it was so long ago that like I don't really remember how well these swatched. But so far so good. This is the shade Violet. Honestly, these are pretty decent. This is the shade Starlit. Okay. That was the shade Amber Glow. That's nice. I think that's the best color so far. This is the shade Ethereal. I apologize if you can hear my ferret in the back. I'm gonna swatch that again. Okay, so that one's not as good, but it may just be one of those shades where you kind of have to swatch or dip back into the pan more than once. Or maybe it's just because it's such a pastel color I can't really see it that well. Also, I don't know if I said it, but this last shade is Blossom. This is the shade Wisteria. Also, like Ethereal up here, it's very pastel, kind of pale, but we'll give it a double swatch again. Or as well. Okay. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm just thinking that the pastel colors are gonna need more effort if you really want to see them. The shade is Bliss. Okay, that's not too bad. And another thing where I'm gonna assume that I'm pronouncing it wrong, this is the shade Tanger Bud. Maybe Tanger Bud, I don't know. This is down to my elbows. Ooh. Pretty. And the only shades I didn't swatch were the neutral colors, so I don't really feel like you're missing much on that. So this palette is $38.99. Yeah. Honestly, I like the palette, but I do wish that some of the colors down here were just a little bit more pigmented. Now, would I spend that much on its own? I wouldn't put it out of the question, honestly, because like I am such a sucker for like ooh pretty. I don't know, I feel like I would be a little bit disappointed if I spent $40 on a palette and the colors weren't quite as vibrant as I wanted them to be. But realistically, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. It's still a good palette. It's just, for one, not colors I usually use. It is a little expensive to me, and like I said, the colors just, or some of the colors just aren't really popping like I want them to pop. But yeah, that is what I got in my February Ipsy box. I think that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye!